Hi, welcome to Cousins Honestly Openly Discussing Everything Spicy.
Welcome to the Chodes.
I joined you. I
heard your little chirp.
No, I was like, it's all shy.
Mine was longer today.
I know. She held her vocals.
It's all this practicing. All these,
Okay.
6 months? 7 months of practicing?
Right. What'd you say, 20th episode?
This is the 22nd.
Yay. What's my favorite number?
Really?
Yeah,
That's my best friend's
22.
birthday. I thought it was 3. Or that's your lucky number.
Well, both.
Oh,
22
okay.
and 3.
Good to know. Dude, it is freaking hot already. Remember last time I said, imagine we were recording at noon? Now we're recording at noon.
Now we're recording at noon and suffering the consequences for that.
It honestly
I
doesn't get any better.
I have an ice pack on me right now. Since we can't have the fans on.
Bro, that's smart. I should have done that.
Oh, yeah. I'm like hugging the thing.
Dude, remember when I used to live at La Tia's house? Mm-hmm. In that little room that had literally no ventilation? Mm-hmm. I used to freeze water bottles, like the smart water bottles. Mm-hmm. And I would literally have to sleep with those under my neck, like a fucking pillow, because it was so hot in there.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm melting the ice pack because it's like like crackly.
Because she's hot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The struggle, man. The struggle. How do people do it in podcasting studios? Do they not have ventilation, or it's just...
They have AC. They have money.
Yeah, probably. The audio is like, yeah, they have people that fix the audio. We'll get there.
No, we're gonna get there because we need to get this AC thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just waiting. Get this and the video podcast.
I know. I think for a for a video podcast, girl, it's a little ways away, but we'll get it done eventually. Like that podcast that I sent you, ¿cómo es que se llama? Las Alucines? Dude, they're fucking funny. Those girls that speak in Spanish that are like from Monterrey, Mexico. Mm-hmm. I love them. And their podcast like setup is so cute. It's all pink in the background. They wear cute hats.
One day.
Yes, one day. But anyway, babe, how you been? How's your weekend going?
This weekend, oh yeah, my mom's birthday happened, right? My niece's birthday happened. It was good. I took out my mom and her sisters, my aunt, to go shopping. We had breakfast together. Nothing like out there, but it was still fun, and my mom loved it. She was happy. And then for my niece, I made cupcakes for her classmate. I got pictures of a bunch of kids with frosting on their face, and I'm sure their parents hate me for that, but...
That's cute. The cupcakes came out really cute. And then I saw the video you made for your mom. I was like, aw, that's sweet.
She was living her best life.
Happy late birthday to La Tia. I sent her a message like early in the morning, and I was like, happy birthday, Tia. May God bless you. May you have many more years. And then she replied saying like, gracias, mija, te quiero mucho. And I was like, oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, please don't tell me she responded shady. My dad, I guess, sent her the same similar message, but, that's her ex. So she said, gracias, igualmente. And I was like, oh, God.
No, she wasn't shady to me.
Ruthing.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad she was nice.
Yeah, she was sweet. But yeah.
And then she complained that she got flowers, and she was like, it looks like a damn cemetery in here. I'm like, this lady. And this is why people ask me, what'd you get your mom for Mother's Day? What'd you do? I'm like, nothing, because this lady's so messed up. But she's 60 now.
Oh, it only gets better from here, girl.
I hope so.
I thought this was a cute idea, okay? And I got my mom, just randomly, I saw this fucking thing on TikTok because, I spend my days on TikTok. It's like, what you call it? It's a book, but one of those books that you're supposed to fill up, like you're supposed to write, and they come with prompts. But it says, Mom, I want to hear your story. And so I got her a book, and I got one for my grandma. Obviously, I can't give it to my grandma yet, but I gave it to my mom, and she's like, I know. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be writing in this. Give it to your grandma. And I was like, no, I got her one too. And she's like, well, she's going to do better at this than me because I don't like writing. And I was like, I don't care. I want to hear your story, so you better write on it. And I'm like, do you have anything better to do? And because she loves fucking playing games on her phone, she's like, I have a tournament to finish. And I was like, She said what? She said what? Dude.
Oh
And I was
my
like,
God, la tia.
really?
I never would have thought.
Oh no, dude. The tia, she's also something else. And I was like, really? That's more important to you? And she's like, I only have a couple of days left to finish. And I was like, yeah. And then another one starts. And she's like, exactly. I don't have time. And I'm like, ma'am.
Her tournament. What the fuck game is this? It's trying to catch all the Pokemon, huh?
It's some fucking puzzle game that you're supposed to... I don't know. You know the one that I play that has like some color bricks and shit? Hers is similar, but once you're done with each level, like it forms a picture. I don't know.
So eso es de herencia. That's genetic right there. It just passed on. Shit. I never knew. You learn something every day.
Mm-hmm. That's what she told me. And I thought it was going to be such a cute idea. Like, oh, Mom, I want to hear your story. And she's like, no, fuck you. I don't feel like writing in this shit.
You know what? That would be a cute idea for me if I was ever a mom. But if I do that to my mom, she'd be like looking at me like, why can't I just tell you?
Oh my God.
Or, yeah, no, these ladies can't write. They're illiterate like us.
Hereditary.
Yeah, genetic right there. No. I do my journaling. I do something like that too. I do my little journaling that you just answer a question a day. But that's something that I enjoy and I like. But my mom or someone like that doing that, hell no.
I have so many books like that, and I honestly, I've tried filling them up, and I just can't because I'm like, what the fuck am I grateful for today? You know. But I find that journaling with stickers for me is more therapeutic. So I have a notebook where I just be like stickering all over the pages and just however I'm feeling that day, I guess. So
you just create a picture out of stickers?
Not really a picture. It's just like I don't even know.
You still write?
No, I don't write anything. Like I have stickers that have words. But
okay. So like
I don't write anything on it. I
can only think of a sticker like be kind or something like that.
No, hold on. Tell me something that you enjoy doing.
Me? Oh, I hear her walking. Yeah, like I enjoyed like doing stuff like that, like journaling, but like what I said, like answering a question a day, and I like doing my little planner. I like putting stickers on my planner. Like, okay, like today I went to get my nails done and I put the little sticker of the nail polish, you know?
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna snap a picture because this isn't like super private, you know. I guess I'll post it on the page. So I guess
yes, you will.
I guess it's like a little bit of manifesting with stickers too. I don't know how to call it, but that's what I like doing. For me, because I'm traumatized.
So you do this every day?
No, not every day. Just, every couple of days.
So you call this journaling?
Well, it's not journaling like the regular kind that you write on it, like, and say, like, Dear Diary, today I fucking saw the guy I like, like, it's not like that for me. Because I was going to tell you, I'm traumatized.
Oh, so it's kind of like it looks more like a vision board.
Yeah, kind of.
Like a daily vision board, like, this is what you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, así merito. But yeah, and when I was little, I used to write on a diary, or like a journal, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and my mom read it, and so I was like, oh, hell no. I can't be having my private thoughts like that.
Oh, I know. I get scared too, but I'm like, no one cares to read my shit, so.
On this one, I wrote something when I broke up with my ex, dude, that I was fucking laughing at the other day that I saw it. I think I told you about it. It's like throwing shade at her. I can't remember what it was, but I wrote something like, and as you can imagine, she's fucking ugly. I don't even know. I'm not gonna look for it right now
because as your journal can imagine that she's fucking ugly. Oh wow!
I was like, what the fuck, 15-year-old shit is this? Well,
so yeah, I think it's more like a vision. It's like more like a little vision notepad as opposed to a vision board. That's cute. I like it. So you want to go to Disneyland Japan? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm going to Japan next year. I'm putting it all over my mind.
Okay. Cute.
I never wanted to go to all the Disney parks until we went to the Disney Paris. It's okay.
Oh, I know. It was fun.
The dragon. I still don't understand though why Cinderella. Is Cinderella the one in Paris? Yeah, right?
No.
Not Cinderella. Beauty.
Fudge? It was Sleeping Beauty, my favorite princess. What are you doing?
Wait, she's in Paris? No. I'm talking about the movies. Like, I still don't understand why the castle wasn't Belle's castle.
Oh, you know what? That I do question. Instead, it's in Japan.
Yeah, like,
I
I don't
don't know.
understand.
That I don't know.
Why wasn't... Oh, because Mulan is Chinese, huh? I get it. Isn't there another one in Shanghai? Shanghai?
Yes, Shanghai. There's a Disneyland there, but I don't know what the castle is. I want to say it's Cinderella, but I don't know.
That makes no sense,
So,
honestly.
but yeah, because we have Sleeping Beauty Castle here, and then they have the Cinderella Castle in Walt Disney World. Yeah, I don't know. Heck, they could have even done. Well, no, they kind of did. I don't know. We're not the CEOs, girl. That's someone else got paid good money to fuck it up, but not us.
Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know what Disney is thinking with a lot of things. The only thing I'm excited about is the new addition that they're gonna do at the Florida one. They're gonna do like a villains land. I'm like, damn, that's cool. Like the original villains though, not the new villains, because the new villains suck.
I'm keeping my comments to myself. So far, I'm keeping my comments to myself.
But anyway, babe, we've gotten sidetracked.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Have you tried any cleaning? No, what is it? Any internet hacks?
Internet hacks?
Well, anything that we see on Instagram.
Oh, like see online.
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I was like, ma'am. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know we were doing internet hacks. I'm like, I don't even know how to work the computer, but oh, here we are. No, well, I have tried like some things that I see. Like drinking the chia seeds with lemon and water. And that was going well, you know. I don't know why I stopped, but I stopped. And
So
I'm going to go back to it.
How did you do it? Did you leave it overnight or?
Yeah, I left it overnight. So I would do it at night and then I leave it overnight. And then I'd take that little water bottle and I'll take it and I'll drink it throughout the day. And supposedly it's to help you lose weight or reduce weight. And I mean, I found that TMI helped me with, you know, digestion. So I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do. I just know it was supposed to make you lose weight. But you're supposed to do it for 2 weeks. And I didn't do it for the whole 2 weeks. But I'm going to redo it again because I ran out of limes. I do it with limes. No. But yeah, I'm going to go back to it again. So I did try that.
If you want to add something to that, because I've tried that before and it does work. I love adding chia to my water. Like I feel like it's just good for your digestion, regardless of whatever you drink it with. But if you want to add to the chia seeds, do a little scoop of flax seeds and the chia seeds, leave it overnight. And then the only thing though is that you have to drink the whole cup of water in the morning, not throughout the day, but in the morning. And then if you want, you can still add chia seeds to your daily water. But, you know, my nephew's mom, you know how old she is, right? You see her body, like her skin. That's what she's done all her life. Like, she still looks good for her age. She's like...
she's getting to 60, right?
I think 60. Yeah, 60... I think she's like 61.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but she has a really nice body. And she's always done that. And, like, her stomach... I'm not saying it's flat, you know, but... Damn near. It works.
I'm like, damn near. I tried that. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. What else did I say earlier?
You said something about pineapple.
Oh, yeah, pineapple. Okay, so, like, I have this issue. I don't know if you know, you guys go through it too. When you eat a lot and you feel like full, like it's that disgusting full, like you want to like puke. But I usually chew a piece of gum. I chew a piece of gum and it helps me. But that was before I learned that if you eat a slice of pineapple after a heavy meal like that, it helps, you know, like so you don't feel like full. And it really does work. I just, you know, I know there's a lot of people who are allergic to pineapple. So if you're allergic to pineapple, this won't work. But
you can try oranges.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm like, what does that sound?
Oh, sorry, the gardener.
Oh, that's
it sounds like, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah. So then also I was reading that mangoes for the ladies, if you're on your time of the month, if you eat mangoes, it helps with, you know, cramps and the smell. It balances your pH. Yeah. So that one I did try. I'm like, I'm not expecting like overnight miracles, but you know, like it did kind of help. So mostly mine are food related. So,
I can see that. But mine's too, girl. Mine's too.
So, but there are some like I wanted to try and, you know, I haven't done it, but it's basically putting a stem of rosemary into a, like a plastic bottle or a glass jar or mason jar, and then putting like baby shampoo, and I sent it to you. What else was it in there? It was rosemary.
I can't remember, but I know that this hack works. One of my friends tried it, and she said her hair is like super nice, and it also helps with hair growth. So like I know there's people that like have a lot of stress and they have like patches of hair that are falling off. It helps to regrow that, but you have to follow the instructions really well because it can also burn your scalp. So let's just keep that in mind. I can't remember what else I had. And girl, going back to, maybe I have it on my favorite. We'll post all of these on our stories. Yeah, I'll look for it, babe. So for me, you sent me one with coffee too. Coffee and shampoo to keep your hair from falling off.
Yeah, see? So those ones I want to try for the hair.
Yeah, it says that rosemary stimulates hair growth, stimulates blood flow, stimulates the hair follicles and the hair loss. Oh, you have to add cloves and cinnamon. Yeah, we'll try that one. We should make it together and then see results in like. We
should take a before and after picture of our hair. Yeah, yes, and we should do it for 2 weeks. We should do it for 2 weeks and then see progress.
Tune in about a month to see.
We'll retouch this.
I tried one today that my mom told me that she saw on Facebook, that supposedly if you like grab a garlic and like a garlic clove and you cut it in half and then you make a circle on the pan of like how big you want your egg. So let's say you're gonna make a muffin, right? And you want like an egg that is gonna be that size. Supposedly if you put it around the pan and then you put the egg, like it's not gonna go farther than the edges of where the garlic is or whatever. I tried it today, girl. I ended up making scrambled eggs because
it did not pan out.
No. I saw another one on TikTok. So one of my favorite things to do on TikTok is see how people cut fruit to make it easier. So I tried watermelon and I was like, damn, this is so much easier. Like you basically peel it, but not really. And I saw how to cut an onion. So you know how like the onions already have like those little lines? So you chop like a little bit of the bottom, but you keep the top part, the one that has like the little hairs, and then you make lines with your knife along the lines of the onion, and then you move it sideways, and then when you cut it, it's already like all the squares. You don't have to be like chopping it both ways. Because I used to cut it in half and then make all the squares with the knife.
Yes, that's what my mom does.
Yes. Yeah, so now I just do it like standing up, and I do all the like cuts around the lines of the onion, and then I flip it, and then like the little squares come out.
Oh,
perfect.
That's crazy. I'll have to try it now.
I also tried a pomegranate. You're supposed to like cut it like a star and then like flip it and it all comes out popping. But you have to have a big container because otherwise you're just going to fucking bake
right, that part.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I tried so for the people who have like dark underarms, like the armpits or like your neck and stuff, it can be medical, and sometimes I don't know, maybe the deodorant you wear or something. So I have dark under armpits since I was fucking little. I don't know why. They've told me that I'm resistant to insulin. They've told me that it's not a hygiene thing, dude, because I've literally like scrubbed myself to the point where it burns and it doesn't come out, it's just my skin. And so I tried the lemon with baking soda and a little bit of turmeric, kind of helped. I also tried the glycolic acid from The Ordinary. That seemed to clear them, but I haven't done it long enough to know like real progress. So tune back in a month again. What else did I try? So this is in the realm of other hacks. I tried sleeping with mouth tape on. Remember I sent you a picture? Because I saw that supposedly if you sleep with your mouth open, you're more prone to snore, which in turn makes your... How do you say papada in English?
Like your tonsils?
Your chin?
Oh, no. Your fat chin? Like your double chin?
Yeah, like the fat... Yeah, the double chin, yeah. So if you snore and you sleep with your mouth open, that's kind of what causes your chin to be fatter than it should be. Like, it's not necessarily fat, but I don't know what the fuck the science is behind it. So I started sleeping with that. I slept with it for 2 weeks straight. And my mom was telling me yesterday, she's like, your face looks skinnier. And I was like, nah, Mom, you just love me. And she's like, no, like, yeah, your face looks slimmer. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. Because I weigh literally the same. And Yeah, and the only thing I've noticed though is that I do sleep with my watch, and my watch has told me that my snoring has decreased. So like last night, I was snoring like 6 hours straight before, and now it says that I snored for 2 hours and 54 minutes. But I also slept longer. And then the night before, it told me that I slept for that I snored for 2 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to put tape on my mouth and see.
But it's not like fucking masking tape, Val. Mm-hmm. It's like a special thing they sell for your mouth.
Don't feel like I have to disclaimer this because all you bitches are gonna start putting masking tape and you're gonna blame me for this.
Yeah, because I saw people doing it on Instagram and TikTok. They were literally fucking putting tape, like the tape that you use at the office, and they were like, "This doesn't work." I'm like, no fucking shit.
So there's
Sherlock.
a snoring tape.
Yeah, I'll send
you. You guys are gonna have to give us the link, or you. But I also saw one little hack, and it's to grow your lashes and your eyebrows. And it's basically putting a couple tablespoons of flax seeds into boiling water and letting it boil, and then grabbing that mixture and putting it in like a straining cloth and using the gel that you get out of that, mixing that with aloe gel and castor oil, and it has like a density of like a thick gel, and you just mix that with a couple drops of vitamin E, and then you use like a cotton swab or a mascara wand, and then you just apply it to your lashes, like if it was mascara, and or on your eyebrows, and you do that for 2 weeks, and your lashes grow and your eyebrows grow. So that's cool. I'll post that.
I've seen the one with castor oil, that you apply castor oil to your lashes and your eyebrows. I did it for a little while, and the only thing I saw is that my lashes wouldn't fall as easy as they usually do. But I stopped doing it. Girl, this is what we're lacking, consistency, honestly.
There's also one to get rid of pests, and I want to try this one at work. I was like, no shade, but it's to get rid of little like gnats and fruit flies and stuff like that. They basically come from the drains, right? So you have to put a couple dashes of pepper sauce or like hot sauce, and you just pour it in the drain, and what's it called? Get a container of water, and you at room temperature, and cut a piece of lemon, mix it with the water, and throw it down the drain, and supposedly that keeps them, and some baking soda. Yeah, baking soda, water, and lime. You pour it in the drain with some vinegar, and that helps get rid of the bugs. I don't know. I want to try it, but...
Yeah, I want to try that too, because these fucking heat, man, the fruit flies, the ant. Oh, so I did this one too, for the ants and the little spiders. I saw this thing that you had to boil anise.
Oh, shit. I know what it's called in English. It's like chai, no?
No, it's chai. It's like this spice that looks like a star.
Fuck it.
It is star anise. Anise. That's what it says.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. So how you have to boil that in water with a little bit of cinnamon and salt and baking soda, and you have to let it boil and for it to like simmer for a little bit, and then you put it in like a spray bottle, and you spray that around your the frames of your doors and windows and all that, and it's supposed to keep them away. So I tried it in my kitchen because we had a lot of fucking ants, and I tried it by my bed because for some I do not eat at my bed, dude. Like I don't have that bad habit, you know, like I don't eat at my bed almost ever. The only thing I do have is like my cup of water, actually like 3-4 cups of water, but but other than that, nothing. And so I tried it, and the ants did minimize, but they didn't completely go away. So my mom saw one that you're supposed to like sprinkle cinnamon powder, and that doesn't let them go to that area, because I don't know, something about cinnamon scares them. So we did that, and that
probably because the smell is so strong. Like even for us, imagine for them, they're so tiny. They're like, fuck, get away.
Yeah, so that worked for the ants. That's about it. I don't think I've tried any other hack. Oh, I saw one. Did I send you the one for the hammer and the nail? So I saw this video where the guy's like, "Did you know that you know how hammers have like a little opening at the top?
Yes.
That's where that's where you're supposed to put the nail and then slam it in the wall. Instead of holding the nail and you fucking hammering, you're supposed to put it on top of that little line that the hammer comes with and then slam it in the wall and then start hammering it in so you don't fuck up your fingers."
Oh. See, we're learning. We're learning.
Who knew
Who would have thought?
that this was an educational podcast?
Right. Who would have thought? I also saw one that if you don't move for 15 minutes, like at all, you'll fall asleep.
I'm like thinking, well,
but I'm like, if you have trouble sleeping, I mean, put it to the test. Like, stay still for 15 minutes, right? But it's hard to stay still for 15. But if you don't move,
I'll be counting the minutes.
If you don't move within 15 minutes, you'll fall asleep.
I guess I'll try that one because I do have a hard time falling asleep. Yeah, I don't know. On another note, babe, I have a question. I have two questions. Do you wash your legs every time you shower?
I saw that on the post on our story, and I was like, that's interesting. I didn't think that was a question that needed to be asked, but I guess.
Girl, so apparently 8 out of 10 people don't. And I don't understand the logic behind that. It's like, what do you mean your legs are not dirty? Like, what are you doing in the shower?
That's like the one, I mean, like, especially right now, like, if you're wearing shorts and stuff, like, they're exposed. Just like your arms are exposed. You're using your arms and your legs all the time. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we wash our hands constantly, you know?
Okay, so that's my second question. You wash your hands all the time, right?
Yes.
I wash my hands all the fucking time because I can literally be just on my phone that I'm like, I need to wash my hands. I don't know, like I just, they get sweaty, whatever. So I also saw online that there's people who do not wash their hands when they go to the restroom. And not to be fucking bashing anyone, not that they listen to this shit, but I've seen it at work where girls go to the restroom and like, I don't know who has it worse to go to the restroom, honestly, if guys or girls, because guys literally have to hold their dick out. But you know what we have to do to wipe, right? And they don't wash their hands. And I'm like, you literally just sounded like you took a shit and you're not washing your hands. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I've seen that happen. And that's why I wash my hands. Because, you go into the stall, right? Especially if we're talking about public restrooms, right? You go into the stall, you lock the door, right? So you're touching that. And then you're doing your business, you wipe and, you're touching the toilet paper. I'm not the person that touches the buttons, or if there's sensors, cool. If there's not, and there's a button, I try not to touch it. So I either use my foot if I can reach it with my foot. So because I know I do that, that's why I don't touch it, because I'm assuming that other people either use their dirty ass hands or use their feet, which is worse because they're walking around this, with their shoes all dirty. And if I can't reach it, I get a piece of toilet paper. I press it with that and then I flush that. And that's why I go and wash my hands afterwards.
Yeah, same, because I think like that's the normal thing to do, but people are disgusting, babe. Like when it comes to hygiene and cleaning habits, I don't understand why it's so hard. Right. Like I understand that bodily smells and fluids are gonna like flow or whatever, like you can't control them all the time, but you can a little bit,
like I don't know. I just feel like I'm not saying like I'm perfectly squeaky clean, like of course like we're all human, but I'm just saying like I try my best to be clean. Like even like when I shower, like yeah, I mean I live with my mom and stuff, and right now I have current roommates, but before it was just me and her, or it's just me, I personally don't like to leave hairs all over like the bathtub. And like granted it happens, like our hair falls off like when we're like conditioning it or something. There's like you get a strand of hair or something, it falls off. I don't like leaving hairs. I like either rinsing them off, getting them to the drain stopper, and then like when I'm done like almost done showering, I throw it out. I don't like leaving any residue or marks that I was in the shower or whatever. Same thing when I'm in the restroom. I don't know about you ladies. Like I was taught, if you're on that time, be a lady. Don't let it be known to the world that you're on that time. And some girls just throw like their their pads, their tampons away like that. Like, just like the bloody mess that's there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't need to see that. I go through it. I don't need to see yours too. You know? Like, I don't know. Gross.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like with the newer generations, it's like, oh, your period is nothing to be ashamed about. Like you can talk about it. Da, da, da. And it's like, yeah, okay,
True.
cool. You can tell me you're in your period, whatever. Don't let me fucking see it though. Because I don't need to see it. I don't know where this fucking world is going to. But then, you know, it's not even about age, because I've seen some fucking old ass people that are dirty as fuck, and I'm like, who raised you? Because I think like also hygiene comes from the forming years of your life, no? But yeah, and then I saw this video. I think I was telling you about it. I saw this video the other day where a girl is talking on her podcast with her friend, saying how she doesn't understand why washing your hands is necessary, and that she purposely won't wash her hands. Like, she won't wash her hands at her house, like, ever. She's like, it's my food, it's myself, it's my house. Like, why am I gonna wash my hands? And then she said, like, when she goes to public restrooms, it's like she knows that people are looking at her, waiting for her to wash her hands, and she pretends to wash her hands. Like, she makes it seem like she's washing her hands, and she'll even make the motion of like she's drying the hands on her pants, but she doesn't. And I'm like, so you know that it's like frowned upon socially to be disgusting, but you still choose to be disgusting.
Right. And the fact that you're already pretending, why not go the extra way to it's just washing your hands. It's not going to do any harm to you. Like, I really don't get it.
I don't know, girl. Like the also the armpit smell. I don't know about you, but I feel like I try to be self-aware when I know that I've been sweating. And like, I always carry like a stick of deodorant, like the traveling kind or whatever. And I always have wipes. So like, if I feel already myself like getting musty or whatever, I'm like, I'm gonna go to a restroom and fucking take care of that shit. But then you sit, like, especially me on the bus, girl. Oh my God. You sit next to some people that you're like, are you immune to smell? Like, what's happening?
And you're just like, if I can smell that from here, how the fuck can you not smell yourself? Because like, I smell one little thing off, I'm very self-conscious. I'm like, oh shit, I need to take care of this. But
same.
some people like act like they don't smell anything, and I'm like, how? Like, you really are you okay with smelling like that? Like, there's no way. I'm not saying like use perfume. I know some people are allergic to perfume and fragrances and things like that, but come on, like, then clean that shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
My grandma says you don't even need to use anything. She says that if you put lemon under your armpits, that you won't even smell. So if you're allergic to like store-bought shit, do natural remedies, you know? Like,
I know, to be fair, like, one of my friends, there was a time where she was trying everything organic. Everything had to be organic. And she tried this organic deodorant. I remember we were out and about, and she was like, oh my God. And we were like, what's going on? And she was freaking out because she felt self-conscious, because she was like, I smell, you know? And we're like, no, you don't smell. And she was like, I'm trying this organic deodorant, but I don't think it's doing shit. Like, I can smell my armpits. And we were like, no, you're fine. Later on in the day, she was like, we smelled it, and we're like, yeah, girl, we need to get you to CVS or something. But she was like, never again. Never again. But yeah, she was mortified.
You know which one does that to me? And I like the brand. I'm not gonna say the brand, but it's the one that we like.
Oh, I know. I was gonna tell you. I'm like, don't say it's that one. I was like, yeah, because it does wear off. But I mean, it does do the job.
Yeah, and then, but does it though? Because for me, okay, yesterday I showered in the morning, and remember I told you I was supposed to have a date, right? Then by the time I got back home, girl, mind you, I went to the office in the morning. I did not leave the office all day. So I was in the AC all day, and you know, when you're in the office, it's cold as hell. And then when I got out, when I called you, it was 5:30. I got home like at 8 because the buses took for fucking ever. But at that time, there's no sun, like, oh my God, I'm fucking sweating my eyes out, you know? And by the time I got home, I told my mom, I was like, I'm so glad that I didn't go on the date because I feel like I smell. And she smelled me and she's like, oh yeah, a little bit. And I put on the deodorant in the morning, dude. And like, I'm like, I don't understand if maybe it's because you know how they have different like scents or whatever. I don't know if it's the type that I got.
Is it the which I like the pink. I don't like the purple one because I feel like that's what the purple one does to you.
No, I have the orange one.
I haven't tried the orange one.
Yeah, so I haven't tried the pink one. The only one I've used is the orange one.
Oh,
and
I've only used the purple one, and that's how I was like. Once I found the pink one, I was like, oh, the pink one's so good.
I'm gonna have to try that one because I felt that the only deodorant that doesn't do that to me is the other one that I would use. Again, we're not saying brands because we're not being fucking
they're not sponsoring us, so you have to say that to the other ones that we're not CEOs to. We're over here promoting their little castles, and we're like over here saying the name.
Oh, what the fuck are they gonna do to us? A baby podcast. They can go as well. But yeah, babe, like I don't know, dude. I just feel like how do you educate people, right? Like, how do you tell someone without being fucked up? Like, hey, for example, the people that their fucking mouth stinks, Leslie.
Oh my God,
I cannot deal with that. Like,
because I have to talk to people on a daily basis. I have some people that they're not even in my face. They're not even like close. And I don't know what it is. I feel like there's some people that you just look at them like you could tell like that's not to be fucked up, but that's their lifestyle, and you're like, okay, you smell like how you look. But it's more disappointing when it's someone who, looks done up, like, someone who's very attractive and they're like flaunting their money and stuff. And then they come and then they just say hi, and then you're like, ugh, like I can smell everything. Like, you're like, what the fuck? And then you see like a gorgeous couple too, and you're like, you kiss her? Like, legit, you kiss her. Like, I'm fucking gagging right now because of how she smells talking to me. And I'm like, that's embarrassing. And that's how I'm like always like, oh my God, does my breath smell? I remember I had that dream, and I was like, oh, especially since I had that dream, I'm like, I need to brush my teeth. I need to do everything. I was like, oh my God, that's like the worst.
No, do you remember that one guy? I don't think you do. There was this one guy that was always asking me out when I used to live over there, in the little my first apartment. And dude, his fucking breath stank all the time. And one time he was like, I don't understand why like we go out but you don't want anything with me. And I told him, like, you want me to be honest with you?
Shit.
Like, I'm sorry, but I cannot picture myself kissing you. Like, I just can't. And he was like, why not? And I was like, I just can't. Like, I was trying to be nice, not tell him. And then he's like, I need you to tell me why. And I was like, because your breath stinks. I was like, I don't know. Maybe if you literally brush your teeth in front of me, like I could, but like I can't. And dude,
you're like, I need to see it to believe it.
Yes. Remember like the guy in Italy that I told you guys? Like, I literally wanted to sit him down because he had like buildup in his whole fucking mouth. Like, he was cute, but that was the one thing that was just disgusting. And I told you guys, like, I wish I could sit him down in the toilet and brush like, his teeth with
I just want to
soda.
Scrub his fucking mouth. You're like, while I'm at it, shower him down.
For real. Like, I was like, oh, damn, you're cute, but you're fucking it up with that fucking buildup in your mouth. But anyway, the thing is that this guy, like, he got mad, obviously, because I told him that. And he pinned me down in his car and he was going to forcefully kiss me, Leslie. And I started crying. I was like, please don't. Like, don't kiss me. Like, don't kiss me with that mouth. Like, it was just disgusting. I couldn't. Oh, my God. That was one of the worst experiences. And I was like, why would you do that? And he's like, because I want to kiss you. I like you. And I was like, I don't give a fuck with you, like yeah, don't do that shit to me. And I think you were inside, dude. That's the worst part. You were inside the apartment.
I was waiting.
And I was outside with him.
Gross.
Yeah. Gross. I know that there's like a sickness. ¿Cómo es que se llama?
What, gingivitis?
No. Halitosis. What is it called? Halitosis. It's called halitosis, and it says that bad breath can cause. I can't even see. This is part of the last episode. Read something that we think we cannot read. I can't read this. It says, this is fucking embarrassing. Halitosis, meaning bad breath, may be due to poor oral hygiene, but this isn't always the case. It can also occur due to a number of health conditions, including dry mouth, heartburn, or even disease in another part of your body. So depending on the underlying cause, you can treat the halitosis. I know that people who eat a lot of meat too have really bad breath.
People who drink coffee
and smoke. Look, I smoke, but I will never smoke and drink coffee at the same time. That just creates a nasty ass fucking mixture of bad breath, yellow teeth, just nastiness all around. No
offense to anyone that does, but we're just speaking our minds here.
No, I'm offending.
You're like, I purposely want to read you guys.
You're like, I don't want to get canceled. I'm like, I don't care. No, just kidding.
No, but for real though, like you guys need to be self-aware. Like honestly,
that's what this episode.
Someone needs to do you guys the service of telling you guys.
Yeah, like me with that guy. I honestly don't know. No, he did not fix his issues because like 2 years ago, one time he hit me up like at fucking 5 a.m, dude. And he told me if he could come talk to me. And for some godforsaken reason, I said yes. And I went outside, like outside my door. And when he said hi to me, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, like, now I remember.
No.
This is why I don't like talking to you.
And I was covering my nose, that I don't know how to pretend to be nice. And he's like, so I finally got diagnosed. And I was like, have you done anything about it? Like...
That's fucked up. But you're like, oh shit. I like how he came to you. He's like, let me go to the source of the problem. I finally got diagnosed. And then you're like, I can tell. And you still haven't done shit.
And I did ask him, I was like, and have you done anything about it? And he was like, yeah, like I take medication. And I was like, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, right? It does not work. And I mean, okay, for those of you that don't know Mariah, if you were to have a one-on-one lunch date or something, or hang out with Mariah, you will know that this girl does not hide any emotions in her fucking face. So she can...
You can already imagine.
No, I see you with one arm crossed and then the other hand covering your nose like, and you giving my grandma a stare like, It's because I already see it. You're like in that pose too, like with your feet, like one leg out, like trying to tap, like, like.
Bitch, I'm fucking crying.
I know, because
that's literally how
I can see it because I fucking know you. But that's what I'm saying. Like those that know you will know the fucking face you had, like, with the fucking eyes like blinking.
Oh my God.
See, and I wasn't even there, and I fucking know. That's why I was laughing because I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, he came and told you that he got diagnosed.
And this is fucking years later, like at least 10 years later.
Oh my God, yes, you ate. By the way, I think, okay, so if I'm not wrong, I think you said that this was during like after COVID, so you wore a mask. I think you were wearing a mask.
I think so.
I remember you telling me like, girl, and I had a mask on and I could smell his shit.
Oh yeah.
I think so,
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, is this the guy? Because I was like, I could swear that this was like the years like where you were like, trying to take care of your mom, and you were like, let me just be safe, and you wore a mask everywhere. So yeah, oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh my God. But see, like, I don't know, maybe me telling him that he had nasty breath made him go to the doctor. I don't know.
Right.
And he had a wife, girl. He had a wife, which I'm like, in your wedding, imagine kissing your man and he smells like that. But anyway, look, listen, if somebody tells you have bad breath, go to the doctor. Try to figure it out.
Yeah, don't go to Mariah telling her I got diagnosed. So you're going to feel more like shit. Fuck. You made my fucking day because I fucking knew. I knew.
Oh my God.
Good job, Chode. Good job. Literally doing the most.
That's what it's all about. Oh my gosh. Anyway, babe, do you have any other hygiene tips? Dude, honestly,
wash your hands, wash your legs. Wash your parts.
Also, please buy a loofah, buy a pashte, buy those little fucking baby towels that are like a little square that is like, I don't know, 10 by 10. I don't know how big they are, but like, do not use your hands to take a shower. Because what the fuck are you doing? You're just giving yourself a massage at that point, you know?
Honestly, scrub it up. And don't share loofahs. Please don't share loofahs.
Or toothbrushes,
Or
girl.
Toothbrushes. Or razors. Razors.
Razors.
Don't share razors. Okay, let's talk about this for a little bit. Just real quick. You don't know what I'm using that razor for. I can be shaving my cooch. I could be shaving, my armpits. I can be shaving my legs. The normal, right?
Your ass.
So, guys, don't use girls' razors because you don't know where it's been, okay? And girls, don't use your man's razor to shave your cooch or your freaking legs or your armpits. That's fucked up. He's using that for his face. Just saying, like, think about it. Don't use each other's razors or switch out the blade. Do your guys yourself a favor because that's fucked up. And this is why we get ingrowns and all that shit. Like, take care of yourself. Shave right. Don't be messy.
And don't use a fucking rusty-ass razor either.
Yes, throw it out.
See that...
Throw it out.
Yeah, like, just don't be cheap on yourself. Like, okay, look, my thing is, people will go out and spend literally fucking $100 on dinner and drinks, but they won't buy good, like, quality stuff to, I don't know, take care of themselves, you know?
Which is what I'm saying. That's why that's what I'm saying about that one. That's what I'm saying about those people, like, that look all done up and they look good. They're wearing the name brand clothes and all that, and then they can't even fucking wash their mouth right or clean themselves right. Like, that's gross.
Yeah. Because, and I know that sometimes we're struggling, right? Because I remember when I used to live alone and have like not a shitty job, but I was getting paid $8 an hour, you know? I used to have to buy shampoo and soap from the 99-cent store, which also, it's fine. Like, you don't need to go buy fucking $40 shampoo either. Just know how to use it well. Like, there's instructions in the shampoo bottles.
Oh, yeah, you told me this. And I was like, what? I guess I never read a shampoo bottle, but fuck, like, I didn't know that there was instructions because I guess people don't know how to use it.
Yeah, it's because I was telling Leslie, let me tell you the story. I don't know, how do you even say the name of the ham to start with? I don't want to sound stupid.
Of the what?
The ham that he was cutting. The bologna.
Oh, bologna, yeah. Bologna.
Bologna. So there was somebody here at my house, and he was gonna make ham and eggs, and then I had bologna in my fridge, and he's like, "Can I have some of that?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And so he starts chopping it off, and like this fool didn't think that him not being able to chop off the paper properly was like a hint that he wasn't supposed to eat that. And so then he put a piece of the ham in his mouth and he's like, was I supposed to take that off? And I was like, yeah, you didn't. And then he's like, no, because you didn't tell me. And I was like, I didn't think I had to tell you. Like, that's common sense. Like, if you see that you can't chop it off, like, what makes you think that you can eat it, you know? And then I told him, I was like, you're the reason why they put instructions
on the shampoo bottles. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then he just looked at me with this fucking face like, you're a bitch. And I was like, yeah.
Right.
But I mean, was I wrong?
No, not at all.
Oh, man. Why am I like this?
Because you're you and you're real. And you're here to put people in check.
If you want a good read, come to me.
Right.
If you want sugarcoating,
go to me. No. Go to me. All right. So the next episode, we're going to talk about your guys that you're dating. The audacity of these people who have the audacity to talk to you. No, ma'am.
Yeah, like we're not gonna talk about guys I'm dating. We're gonna talk about guys that have messaged me, the things they message me, and we're gonna compare them to cartoons, and we're gonna compare them to fucking movie monsters. I don't know. Like,
oh, you're talking about appearance wise. Okay,
yes, girl.
So we're gonna hear Maria vent on the next episode about her dating life and how not her dating life, but the guys that try to reach out to her and she's like not giving them the time of day.
Baby girl, I'm gonna send you a preview so you can react. And this is the type of shit I've been dealing with for a week and a half. So open your Snap and then click on the picture.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Who's this? Oh, God. Damn. Maria. He looks scared. It's like I opened the thing and I got scared and he has the same reaction too. Like, what the fuck?
You see what I mean?
You guys, it literally says, you're my type. I would like to get to know you. Can we chat sometime, sweetheart? What the hell? And a bunch of fucking emojis. And if you guys if you guys see this guy, oh man, it looks like what, Abu from The Simpsons?
Oh my God.
Right. Even the facial expression.
Dude, I was thinking like
Abu if he got a little trim on his hair.
Yeah. I was thinking, how could we make a group where we could show these pictures to people? But then I was like, no, that's too risky because you don't know who they're going to share them with.
But just know, we're giving a description of what they look like so you guys can just imagine. And we're not, and if you know us well, like I know the people that listen to the podcast and know me in person and they talk to me, you know that I have shaded someone in your presence and I have compared them to a cartoon and I have never been wrong. So don't worry. Our descriptions are accurate. This guy looks like Abu from the Quickie Mart.
I've even shaded my mom. Remember that picture I did of her looking like the mom of the Monster Inc?
Yes.
Like I have no shame, but we can't post them publicly. You can save them and then you can show your coworkers if they listen to the episode.
Or we can show the pictures of our family and how we compared them but the ones that were cool. Like I have a picture of my mom and I told her that she looks like the grandma from Encanto. So I shaded her in that way. I was like, oh girl, they saw you and they're like, let's do this. So
I know. I want to post my mom. She looks so cute in that picture. She gets mad still.
My mom gets mad too, but it's like, hey, accurate descriptions.
We'll post them on our stories. Mm-hmm. So it's only 24 hours. But all right, babe. See you on the next episode.
Okay, see you on the next episode.
Everybody else, go wash your butts.
Right. Wash that mouth. Brush at a 45-degree angle too. Avoid buildup.
Use baking soda if you must.
Right.
But do something.
All right, everyone. All right. Have a good day.
Or night.
Bye.